Got an email from our once and former educational correspondent back when we did talk radio, um, Kay in San Fran. And Kay wrote this afternoon, sent it to me. She says, "Hi, Mike. Listening to your rant about the orange assholes' attendance at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, made me think back to graduate school and our reading of Thomas Mann's The Magic Mountain, Der Zauberberg. Tomes have been written analyzing this literary masterpiece, but your rant reminded me of one aspect of the novel. It takes place at a high-end sanitarium for tuberculosis patients in Davos. The sanitarium was named Schatzalp, and it exists today as a hotel. As you know, tuberculosis is also called consumption, which makes Davos a most appropriate setting for the World Economic Forum. A gathering of, and here she quotes Wikipedia, a gathering of, quote, the emerging global elite, globalization's mafiocracy of bankers, industrialists, oligarchs, technocrats, and politicians who promise common ideas and serve common interests, their own. It goes on. A study published in the Journal of Consumer Research investigated the sociological impact of the World Economic Forum. It concluded that the WEF does not solve issues such as poverty, global warming, chronic illness, or debt. They have simply shifted the burden for the solution of these problems from governments and business to, quote, responsible consumers, subjects. In other words, the bottom of the pyramid consumer, the green consumer, the health-conscious consumer, and the financially literate consumer, end quote. All the World Economic Forum does is reframe the issues, and by so doing, perpetuate them. Al Gore is singled out as a prime example. Gore's speeches deliberately shift focus away from the problems of unregulated markets and corporate activities to one of moral pathologies, individual greed, etc. In doing so, Gore is actually promoting the creation of new markets and hence perpetuating the same old problem in a new guise. New markets will follow the same patterns as the old ones because the core problem of corporate governance is never addressed. That's a Wikipedia entry about the World Economic Forum. And Kay concludes by writing, back in the day, tuberculosis patients at Davos had a chance of recovery. Today, the members of the 1% who are gathered there are doing all they can to ensure that they thrive while ensuring that the rest of us never recover from the modern disease of consumption, i.e., predatory capitalism. Have a great weekend in spite of it all, Kay. Kay is brilliant. Kay really is. She's a very brilliant person. No, if you say a brilliant woman, it's like, well, why are you adding gender there? Aren't all women brilliant? Yeah, I get tired of it, but, yeah, she's a very brilliant person. I like Kay. And her husband and her parents. I've said before, I think Kay is fluent in about 9 languages. Very, very hip person.